Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. I wasn't going to do any more videos on this particular flex joint or hinge joint. Then I thought these dog bones would make a pretty good locking joint to when you put the bangle around to make it work. So what we need to do is get it even. So we want these outer two dog bones where we have these inner two. So I'm just going to take the virtual segment delete key and do that right there. Let me pause just a second, answer a text or play it so it won't make any noise. Now what we need to do is set our nudge factor like on a, let's see what our nudge factor is. 2 inches, well, let's make it a ½ inch. We don't need to go very far, 0.5. And I'm gonna take the smart fill tool and I'm gonna fill in that dog bone. I'm gonna move it over and then move it over. And then I'm going to take them both and I'm going to left click no fill and I'm going to right click in black. Now I'm going to take one of them, go up to effects and contour to the outside 0.003 in red. Contour 0.003 in red. Take both of them, go up to object and break the 4 objects apart. Grab the center, which should be the black one, and it's going to move it out of the way. Now you need to take the virtual segment delete key and delete this. Move these two back, and then take the virtual segment delete key and delete the inside. Now we might have a little bit of a line right there that you can get rid of. Just by doing this, we deleted, part of the item. And then this is a good, normally I would smart fill something like this, but there's so many little nooks and crannies. I'm just going to weld it this time. And this will really, what I did by the 0.003, I took away the kerf of the laser. So let's take all, and one other thing I need to do is to make this a straight line so it will cut all the way through. And whenever you can't grab it with the shape tool, it's because it's grouped together. So you need to go to group and ungroup, take the shape tool, grab that, and just move it down. And now I'd probably weld it again, or weld it this time, so it's all one big piece. Now, just to let you know what's happening, I'm going to Control G and group it together, and Control D and make a duplicate. So when you fold this thing around and make like a ankle bracelet or a bracelet, a bangle, this piece will fit in this piece, and it'll actually lock it. And the dog bone might make a pretty good lock. And you can see that it's a little bit off, but that's our kerf. That's what's going to make it stick and lock. So what I suggest doing for you, you're going to take about 6 minutes to cut this out. Why waste 6 minutes if you don't know if your kerf is going to work? So what you can do very easily, just take a 2-point line and run it down this dog bone. Take your shape tool and get it off those other parts. Doesn't have to be perpendicular. And you don't even have to do both joints. I would want it a little bit thicker than that. So maybe you just want to do one joint. Just take your rectangle tool and do this. Then take your virtual segment delete key and delete that. You cannot, what you could do is smart fill this. You smart fill that. And if you notice, I made a copy, so I'm not messing up my original. So there's one joint. We can take a rectangle to the other side. See, there's my copy up top, so I'm not hurting anything. And then take this, well, you could actually just take the smart fill tool right here. And by doing that, well, let me go ahead and finish this. Left click, right click, and then put these two joints together. You can test these joints. I actually cut out the wrong side of the first one, or this one. This needs to be, I need the other part. I need this part right here. So let's move our triangle. I need the female part. So let's put this right here. And then left click, right click. And what this is your two joints. So in just a matter of seconds, you could cut this out and know if your joint's going to be tight. You want it to be tight. A lot of times I actually have to take a little piece of wood or a hammer and kind of nudge them together. But if they're good and tight, then this thing won't come apart. Now, once you've got that done, just erase all this and bring your original in and cut it out. If it's not right, start back over to make your kerf a little different. If it's way too tight, make it 0.02. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you.